Hello everyone, welcome to the Edu Norzo channel. In this video, I am going to be talking about procedure in PLSQL. We know that PLSQL is Oracle's procedure language extension to SQL. It extends SQL with flow control and other statements that make it possible to write complex programs in it. In this session, we specifically covers the procedures that allows to combine the ease and flexibility of SQL with the procedural functionality of structured programming language. Before going further, let's understand the agenda of today's session. First, I'll be starting with what is procedure, then advantage of procedure. Then next will be the syntax of procedure. After that, we will see details about parameter modes in a procedure. Next point, we will learn about syntax for executing procedure. Then sixth point, we will see about the syntax for drop procedure. And finally, we will understand the examples of an procedure. I hope you all are clear with the agenda of today's session. So without further delay, let's understand what is procedure. So what is a procedure? Procedure is a schema object that consists of a set of SQL statements and other PL/SQL constructs grouped together, stored in the database, and executed as a unit to solve a specific problem or perform a set of related tasks. Procedure permit the caller to provide parameters that can be input only, output only, or input and output values. The procedure contains a header and body. Header contains name of procedure and the parameters or variables passed to procedure. Body contains declaration section, execution section, and exception section similar to a general PLSQL block. Let's understand advantages of a procedure. So, what are the advantages of a procedure? First advantage is that improves database performance. Improves database performance means that compilation is automatically done by Oracle engine. Whenever the calling of procedure is done, the Oracle engine loads the compiled code into a memory called System Global Area (SGA), due to which execution becomes faster. Second advantage is that provides reusability and avoids redundancy. Means that the same block of code for procedure can be called any number of times for working on multiple data, due to which number of codes cannot be written repeatedly. Third advantage is maintains integrity. Integrity means accuracy. Use of procedure ensures integrity because they are stored as a database objects by the Oracle engine. Fourth advantage is maintains security. Use of stored procedure helps in maintaining the security of a database as access to them, and their uses can be controlled by the granting access or permission to users, while the permission to change, to edit, to manipulate the database may not be granted to the user. And last advantage is saves memory. Stored procedure have shared memory, due to which it saves memory as a single copy of either procedure or function can be loaded for execution by any number of users who have access to permission. Now let's understand the syntax to create a procedure. The syntax to create a procedure is create or replace procedure, procedure name, parameter name, in, out, type, is or as, begin, procedure body, and end with the procedure name. This is very simple syntax of a procedure. Here, procedure is created with the create or replace procedure statement. Procedure name specify the name of procedure, or replace option allows the modification of an existing procedure. The optional parameter list contains name, mode, and type of the parameter. In mode represent the value that will be passed from the outside. Out mode represent the parameter that will be used to return a value outside of the procedure. Procedure body contains the executable part. The as keyword is used instead of the is keyword for creating a standalone procedure. Is keyword will be used when the stored procedure in Oracle is nested into some other blocks. Other than this coding standard, both have the same meaning. Now, let's understand parameter modes in a procedure. Based on their purpose, parameters are classified as in parameter, out parameter, in out parameter. In parameter, it is read-only parameter. It is the default mode of parameter passing. Parameters are passed by reference. This parameter is used for giving input to subprograms. Their values cannot be changed inside the subprogram. In the calling statement, these parameters can be a variable or literal value or any expression. For example, it could be the arithmetic expression like 5 into 8 or a divided b, where a and b are variables. Parameter. Out parameter. An out parameter is a writable. Typically, you set a return value for the out parameter and return it to a calling program. This parameter is used for getting output from the subprograms. Their values can be changed inside the subprogram. In the calling statement, this parameter should always be a variable to hold the value from the current subprograms. Next one is in-out parameter. This parameter is used for both giving input and for getting output from the subprograms. Their values can be changed inside the subprograms. In the calling statement, these parameters should always be a variable to hold the values from the subprograms. Now, let's understand calling part of PLSQL procedure. PLSQL procedure can be called in a two ways. First way is using execute keyword. You can see the syntax for executing a procedure. First syntax is that execute procedure name argument, or second syntax is that exe procedure name argument. You can see the example. In the example, we use the exe keyword and print contact is as a procedure name and 100 as an argument. Second way is calling the name of the procedure from the PLSQL block. You can see here PLSQL block structure inside this procedure name is called. Now let's understand the drop procedure. Once you have created your procedure in Oracle, you might find that you need to remove it from the database. The syntax to drop a procedure in Oracle is drop procedure name. You can see the example here. This example would drop the procedure called pro1. Till now, we have understood what is a procedure and its syntax theoretically. Let's take it up to SQL Plus and understand examples of a procedure. In our first example, we are going to create procedure without any taking parameters. In this example, we are going to create an Oracle procedure without taking any parameter and prints the message as an output. We are going to use both ways to call procedure. See, we created the procedure with name greetings and we tried to print the output as a welcome educational Narzo. So you can see the procedure is compiled successfully and procedure is created. Now we are going to call procedure using exe command. Let's type execute keyword first, the execute after followed by procedure name, that is a greeting. So you can see the output welcome to educational Narzo. So you see that our procedure is successfully compiled. That means our procedure is working successfully. Now we are using second method to call procedure using the PLSQL block structure. So we are typing this code. In this code we type the procedure name inside the PLSQL block structure. So let's try whether it's working or not. Yeah, it's working. So again, it is our required output is displayed, that is welcome to educational Narzo, means that our procedure is successfully completed. In our second example, we are going to create the procedure with the parameter and with the in mode. So here we are going to create the Oracle procedure that takes the name as an input and prints the welcome message as output, and we are going to use execute command to call the procedure. You can see here we created the procedure name with welcome message and with one parameter as a p name of an int type. Here we printing the welcome message by concatenating the input name, and you can see that here the procedure is compiled successfully and created. So now we are going to call this procedure using the execute command with the parameters students, that with the parameter as a student. So let's try. So we can see, you can see that our procedure is executed successfully, that our message is displayed in our screen. That means that is a welcome students. Now let's understand our third example. In this third example, we are using in and out mode, and we are going to create procedure to calculate the cube of given code. Let's type that code. So in this code, you can see that we declare the variable with data type number, and use just one thing, keeping in mind that don't use create or replace statement if we are declaring value before creating a procedure, otherwise it will throw an error. Here we created a procedure with the name cubenum and with the in and out type. We multiplying given number 3 times for getting a cube, which is written in inside the PLSQL block structure, and we are calling this procedure using another PLSQL block. So you can see we passing the value 2 to x, and it is multiplying 3 times, and again that storing in a x, and we are getting that output. So let's see the output. So you can see that we received the output cube of 2 is a 8. That we have come to the end of this section. I hope you all are clear with the concept of procedure in PLSQL. If you have any question, put comment in comment box, and we will get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you.